Hi Scorpio, how are you today? So the 13th of August is number 13, which is the death card. And the whole date boils down to number 7, which is the chariot. So today we're having a look at the energies of moving away from aspects that no longer serve us. So with the death card here, is a time to renew and transform our life. It's very interesting, the imagery on the Rider-Waite deck. The priest here is begging death, why have you done this to our king? The king is yourself. You're in charge and responsible of your kingdom. How you think, how you feel, how you act, and your spiritual journey. So this particular priest, he's not the most wisest on the block. So he needs to realise that the king has to die or no longer be the king, because this city that you're moving towards is the enlightened city. It has all the possibilities of raising your spirit, having your soul purpose. So this movement card is yourself with that willpower moving forward. So let's have a look, Scorpio, at the aspects of driving force in your life today. Scorpio, Scorpio, Scorpio. So we're going to put 2 cards here, and then we're going to reshuffle and finding the aspects of changing. Scorpio. Alrighty. So they're the changing aspects, hopefully. Okay, Scorpio, let's have a look. And then we're going to do a Nature Whispers Oracle. So let's have a look. Healing. Wow, that's fantastic. So to move into healing is one of the greatest aspects, isn't it? So healing yourself, your whole vehicle, is very apt. So today, your vehicle is here, your chariot. So in order for you to move through this transition is to make your vehicle more sturdy, more speedy, more efficient and dynamic. It is a long journey that you need your vehicle to move through. So this healing card is essential. So what's the body like? Can it move through all the elements? The rain, the sunshine, the heat, the bumpy road. So we have to get your physical body in order. What about emotionally? So we have to have the emotions of your vehicle precise. You have to know where you're going. You have to feel it sometimes. You have to understand on a level which direction is the best. Do I go the long way or the short way? These are the aspects that you need to get your vehicle going. So the thought process, are you going to think, oh no, hold on, I'm just going to go backwards. I don't really want to leave. I know my mum or my dad or somebody is pulling me back to my city. I'll just do that journey another day. Thank you very much. No. So your thought process, once you've begun your journey, continue. And also spiritual. We have to put things to bed like dying the king and move on. So with your vehicle, it needs to be healthy and precise. Maybe you need a bigger trunk than before to put all your stuff in to carry you through the journey. So maybe more information's needed on your journey, or maybe better emotions, clarity, or neutral and just trusting. So you either put a lot of junk in the trunk or you can release that. It's up to you what value you put on that. I need to move through with more information, which can hold you back, but can make you know the plan. Maybe you're a planner and you have to plan each city that you go to, and how long it's going to take? Or are you more in tune with yourself to just go where you're led? It's just different things, isn't it? And even though you're Scorpio, you've got other elements that will determine that aspect. But healing is what you need to do to transform yourself from the death of all those situations that's happened previously into the newness. And if one doesn't get everything in harmony, then the energy can't flow right the way up. So, trust as well. So you're in a very emotional day today, Scorpions. Scorpio. So trusting your emotions is very essential. You can find the love when you trust. It's trying to seep into your body. You're trying to radiate that. The expansion of the mind and the expansion of yourself. So in your journey of the Chariot today, you can go very far when you tap into your intuition, but your emotions. I really feel like stopping at this village. The cafe looks really nice. So the progress of your emotions might not be there. Sometimes one has to put a physicality in it. If we're too much in our fantasy world sometimes, then we can't do the energy of the movement. So this is also about trust. Trust yourself, trust your higher good. And that is why the death card has happened in our life, to move away the blockages of our emotions. So you have compromising. So sometimes when we compromise, it can be a negative aspect. But if you compromise in healing, that becomes a big aspect. You can never ever compromise in healing and peace and love and trust that you can heal. So if you're compromising because one's too busy, or compromising because you're still stuck in the emotional attachment of certain things, then this can be a bad sign. But also there's if you're paying attention to like jealousy, anger, frustration at things that aren't moving as fast as you would like, then this is also another issue. So there has to be a balance, doesn't there? A balance of healing, a balance of trust, and not sort of reflecting somebody else's opinions on yourself, because this is your journey, this is your responsibility of moving through. So some people may feel death even more, and others might ignore it completely. But it's very important to realise that the old ways need to be died off. Right, what else is going on? So you're being very receptive to the energies, the subtle energies, or the powerful ones sometimes, of the earth itself. When you open up to true spirituality and your higher self, you just feel alive. And this is where the trust. Sometimes tapping into the earth force, Mother Earth itself, is going to teach you so much. So a lot of you may be too much in the emotions, and that's where you feel comfortable. Or the opposite, maybe you feel uncomfortable. But there is a sense that you have to ground yourself. So when you're going through life, just have a little time to just get out your vehicle and smell the air and touch the earth, because it's in the groundedness today that you will find your power. So also, you've got the silence. Silence is essential to be able to tap into your intuition and your higher self in general. If you don't have the stillness and you're too busy in life, then everything is just whizzing you by. And before you know it, we will reach the end of our journey. And we won't have grasped the beauty of the journey itself. So this silence will become a time of meditating in a environment that allows you to trust your higher self. Okay, so that's interesting. Do not compromise on being still. So this is great for you. You've got the ripeness of the situation. So this means all your opportunities, if you trust and confirm to the universe and your higher self what you do want, you will get it in spades, and good fruit to eat, which is more practical. Well, they're both practical, aren't they? But the point is that when you have ripeness of your situation, it will come to you even better. Because each harvest that you harvest, the tree gets better. Your body will get better. And that's why you've got the healing. So if you manage to heal today, then what you give out and receive is just going to be bountiful and beautiful, and everyone will want it. So these are the aspects that you need to have a look at. Move into trust, move into being receptive for the goodness that's going to come into your life. Take time to not rush in a journey, but not being too passive. There is a balance, isn't there? And that's where the compromise is. One has to balance action with inaction. So for Scorpios, let's have a look. The Nature Whispers Oracle, all my decks are found in the descriptions with the affiliate links. Perfect setting. So this is what you're painting now. You're painting your own picture. And this lady here, she's focused on the sky. She's focused on the sun. The sun is the energy. The sun is the God force. So she's putting that into her world. She's putting the love from the divine into her life now. She sees the passage is quite clear. So this is very much like the Temperance card, where the sun is in the background, what you're aiming to actually achieve. So a perfect setting is what she's focusing on. But what are you focusing on? What does your life look like when you've painted your perfect vision? Have you moved away from what's no longer serving you? Have you healed completely? Put the sun's energy, which gives the life force to everybody on the planet, and really make things simple and trust. So thank you very much, Scorpio, for listening. Do catch me on any live feed, and we'll see you soon. Lots of love to you all.